Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
As for their matchup with the Pelicans, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Dallas, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson out there with Flagg. And it's Washington in at the 3. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Boy, P.J. Washington, such a selfless teammate. Very pretty pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Flagg. Washington, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Williams. Now here's SGA. Fires from deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to SGA. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Flagg. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Left side, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Holmgren. Right side, SGA. Three-pointer. Again, SGA can't get it to go.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. SGA passes to Holmgren. So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 17 left in the first. Wallace outside. Wiggins with a screen on Thompson. Pass to SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Davis against Wiggins. Here's Russell. Again, Dallas.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the 18-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Wallace's shot is good.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Russell. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Davis. Marshall outside. Fires the three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his third assist of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
D'Angelo Russell is out there with Max Christie. Then there's Caleb Barton. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now Caruso. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Dallas leading by 3. Left side, Russell. Pass to Gafford. Back to Russell. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Russell, no good. Thunder trail by 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For Dallas, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Flag comes in for Christie. And it's P.J. Washington in for Russell. Then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wiggins. Free throw drops for Williams. Well, Doris, Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
BA, there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other injuries, and then you end up getting the #1 pick in the draft, the highly coveted Cooper Flag. I mean, what a whirlwind of a 12-month span.
Kept alive and out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Caruso, and it's Dort in for Wallace. To the paint, here's Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Lively is a great combination of size and finesse. Sets a great screen and creates offense off it.
Thunder trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Brian, back to you.
Winning cures all. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, BA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Washington outside. Russell a screen on Dort. And he's going for the lob! And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Thompson, he's checked in for Russell. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, Lively with a block.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Thompson passes to Davis. Shoots over Holmgren. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Wallace misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Out to the right wing. SGA with a steal. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
The effort from them in terms of rebounding has been terrific. That really helps in a tight game.
When you clean the glass, you can see through the finish line.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oklahoma City trailing, and the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Lively. And here is Thompson. No good on the 3. Now Dort. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Lou Dort's frame is exactly built for that kind of shot. He is big, strong, and tough, folks.
The 3 from Washington hits a three-pointer. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
And you watch AD out there. He's kind of a quiet guy, but Davis lets his game do the talking.
And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
That free throw good from Davis. Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Williams. Lively with a block.
Tremendous length and anticipation on that rejection from D-Live.
That one's good for 2. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Outside Davis. Russell a screen on Holmgren. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Russell, that time on the assist by Flag. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Russell against SGA. Pass to Davis.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Anthony Davis.
The first one falls for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Davis. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. A worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Davis a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Russell driving to the basket. And then Russell with the dunk.
Woo! That's about as fun a highlight as we're ever going to see.
Thunder trail by 5. Caruso outside. Williams finds Williams. Here's Caruso. Wiggins fires. Can't get the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams against Russell. Now Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice touch by Davis inside.
And when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Flag subbed in for Russell. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Caruso. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor to make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Flag outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Now Thompson from deep three-point land. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. Now Dort, stolen by Thompson. Now Washington. Cooper flag. Oh, off target from downtown. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Outside Holmgren. Now pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Trailing by 5. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's flag. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas. Lively taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
SGA, cash from downtown. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for Dallas. Klay Thompson taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so the Mavericks take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Derek Lively.